this. Am I fucking streaming? Here we go. Post your content. Share your content is more like it. Hey, hell yeah. I'll just put it on Facebook too. Alright. Oh, fucking stupid Facebook. Bam. All right. What's up, first person? So we're gonna like rebuild my system, but got all these parts. I put all the parts in the description, pretty much everything linked. So I'll just go over the things real quick. Basically, all of these parts right here, except for this, all of these are from soconnectors.com. And I've got the list, you know, various sizes. These ones have the flange on them, so you know, your cards can set on them, or you know, bottom plate, whatever. And they're all pre-cut. You can just tell them exactly what size. We've got like these T's and these for the angles, and a couple of these. So the other part is the T-bar. This is from 8020. Also are these T-nuts. This is the most expensive part of the build. So technically you don't have to do it. In fact, my first build, I just used one of these instead, which is like a couple bucks versus like 17 for this. But the thing is, my cards were just sitting on top. The risers were just sitting right there. Now you could screw them in right there, or just, you know, whatever you wanted to do. So, you know, if you want to make this build even cheaper, and you're okay with it, replace this, right, with, I mean, basically, instead of having the piece that goes like this and screw it in, you'd basically have two pieces and one of these, basically in the middle, and then you just have it on the end like that. My issue with that was that with the T-nuts and these screwed in, I mean, they're solid, but I can unscrew them and slide them, move them around as I need to. But once they're tightened down, they hold so well. And then I'll show you guys, but then the card, let me grab a graphics card. The card will sit on this like that. I experimented with drilling holes right here and putting, you know, little thumb screws for cases and stuff in there. It just didn't work out very good, just the threading and whatnot. So I've just been putting zip ties around them, not even with holes in them. So the zip tie comes around and just goes through there. Anyway, zip ties are good for lots of things. So, anyway, if you guys have any questions, I'm going to try to keep my eye on the chat and stuff like that. Where's that? There's another piece. But basically, let's just get down to it. So the first thing I have to do is, I mean, I could put it all together, but this needs somewhere to screw in. I've got some screws over here. I just picked up from Ace. A few washers, things like that. And these are M5. So I tried to find like a link to one on their website, but they don't. So those screw in. holds this shit really good. So the first thing we got to do is measure this. It's just 12 inches, measure to 6 inches, put in draw on there, and then put a fucking hole in it. I designed this whole thing in SketchUp, which was really cool. I like to do like 3D printing shit. I've done a few things in it, but this was fun because like if you go into the libraries, like that you can download different things, or even like, for example, I can get this T-bar part in SketchUp. Like, it's fucking cool. So anyway, you measure to 6 inches ish. On 2 of them. I'm not very good at this. The first time, so I'm done with this and that. The first time I built a rig, I actually didn't get the measurements right. When I didn't get them, like I decided to cut them with a hacksaw, and that was a bitch. It's worth paying like whatever they charge. It's like negligible for each cut. So yeah, let me get this out of the way. Then we just drill a hole in it. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Doesn't really matter. Normally I would do this outside, but I'll vacuum. Well, we had to torque that thing up a little bit, don't we? Well, that's awesome. Am I doing it the right way? No, it's fucking stuck. There we go. Went too far. Good enough. Just one down. One to go. Now, I mean, if you use, yeah, you could use T-bars and not drill any holes. But they're expensive, like I said. Man, I torqued it the wrong way, I think. Right? Nope. My wife should know I'm on a stream right now, but... Alright, let's finish this. Man. There we go. Okay, cool. That was like the hardest part. Well, it's not that hard anyway, but. Alright. So, now I gotta kind of clean up, put some stuff places because I want to actually build this right here. Sorry, this is a black table, guys. Like, I know it's kind of hard to see black things on black tables, but I made the same mistake when I tried to do a build and I used my ottoman. Just gonna push all these. There. Alright, so start with 2 of the flange ones. That's what, like, I put a link in the description to like the board I used to use, the set on here from Home Depot. Cut to fit, nice black laminate board, and then I would use I'd screw standoffs into it, lined up for the motherboard, and then just mount it on there with some gummies below it to give it some padding. So I shouldn't just toss these around like that, but whatever. Okay, so at this point it's pretty fucking simple. Try if you can to get the best angles on these, but one side is like that, and then the other is like that. So ideally, if you can, you put that from top to bottom because it'll hold it a lot stronger. See, those go in easy, and like if I needed to, I would super glue those, but look for the part that's the top, because you could literally, these hold really fucking tight. Like, it's hard to get them in there. even without glue or anything. In fact, you probably wouldn't want to glue these. I've tried to do things before where I've accidentally put the wrong place and one part in the wrong place, and then had to pull these apart, and it is not easy. So that kind of makes it nice if you want to be able to, instead of grabbing it from the bottom, you could literally grab your rig from the top if you wanted to. I still grab it from the bottom because you don't want thousands of dollars just falling down the stairs or whatever. So now I got the base done. And I'm thirsty. So this is kind of like a throw together rig build. I've got like mismatched cards, and I'm going to use this for gaming too. So I don't have a Celeron on here, so it's going to be a little bit different, but that's all right. Let me see if I got all the pieces I need. Of course I do. So these are the 5 1/4 pieces. So these ones are going to be harder to go on, but that's all right. And basically that just gives you a level plane. So everything below this, that's your motherboard and your power supplies and stuff like that. I might have wanted to get the hammer. See what I'm saying? They're hard to get in. End up hurting my hand. Some are easier than others. All right, and then a couple T's. So see on this one, there's really no way to do it where it's the full side. I mean, it doesn't go like this, so you could super glue that one there. In fact, before we do this, actually, let's throw the ones we drilled in there. Man, I shouldn't have just thrown all my parts everywhere. Now I can't find them. I don't need that part, but I do need this. That's not actually fine. Okay, from here, you basically decide which is your, let's see, your top, or your front and your back. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Either way you do it. I'm gonna start throwing some of these smaller. So, basically, we need, you know, at this point I always get confused because, you know what? Let's do it from the bottom up. Like the problem with this, actually, I need to put the risers in first. It makes it a lot easier, so I usually do that last. So for each side, you basically have 3 inch, 4 inch, and a 7 inch. So we'll say this is the front. Push this together a little bit more. So your cards are going to sit there, and then you need a T. I should have done the other way, oh well. Then you put one of these flange ones in here. So the way this works out, it's exactly 4 inches. Like, trust me, it was a pain in the ass to figure out, like, because I wanted this shit to line up, like, perfect, right? No guessing here. And without, like, just measuring graphics cards, it was kind of hard, so. Then you throw the 3 inches on top there. 7 inches right here. You put these here, the elbows right there. Let's get some of these pieces before I go crazy here. I've got one more piece sitting around here somewhere. Perfect, right? Probably right in front of my face, but anyway, we'll get that. And we just need that one more piece. I had this whole thing put together somewhat before I even started this. And then I took it apart, so here we go. Behind the chair. That's what I get for just tossing shit. And let's do it like this. Push this all together. This one's not easy. Sometimes I have to like really put some weight into it. Like I said, some of them when you push them together, they don't come apart. It's that one's having the problem. That is crazy how hard this is. I'll get a hammer and do it. You guys get the point. So, at this point, we do some fun things. So, on my stream the other day, I ordered some risers. And I got a different kind, like from a different Amazon seller than I ever had. They're these ones, and I did not realize that they're the Molex, which I don't like typically. And what the fuck is with this? Is that how they keep them? They store them like that? I don't like powering them with these. I like the 6 pins. I like these. But since I'm just using a smaller power supply anyway, this works. It totally does, so I'll do it. Let's get this shit out of here. I just want the risers. Right now, at least. You know what I totally forgot to grab that I need? Is my little hex wrench set. So I'm gonna have to, I'll grab a hammer while I'm at it. Be right back, people. Well, I can't find it, so I'm gonna have to make do. This is fucking retarded. Sorry, guys. That's the one downside of having a wife that's also like techie. She's put the tools somewhere else. So I'll make do. Damn it. Hold on. didn't find the hammer, but I did find these. And that's the most important part. Cool. And I've got some, you know what, that's something I did not put in the description. M3 screws. Oh shit, I have a bunch of things here. Should be enough. Let's figure out which size we're dealing with here. Too big. Probably this one. Yep, there we go. Okay, so usually what I like to do, typically I'll have like a little Allen wrench instead of one of these, and I'll just use it to poke a hole through the foam, yeah, whatever it is here, but these tweezers will work. And there's the wife again. That's okay, I found what I wanted. And stick the screws through. And the foam will hold them in there. For now. I have extras. Extras are always good. And then, grab some of these. And you can see they have a hole to screw, and this kind of like a, I forget what it's called, but it pushes in. Has like a little spring on it. But I screw them in, not too much though. You can always unscrew them. Now, the one thing is that like when I'm first building this, I'm doing this on the, I'm putting the risers on the bar before I put it in the frame. But once, like, say if you want to add a card or something, that kind of sucks in that respect, unless you put these things in there, because I've replaced ones and it's not that hard. You just slide it with your finger and put the screw in. But I mean, for the most part, I typically like will build a rig and that's it. Like, it's done. But I know not everybody's like that. And just kind of line these things up. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. You slide it, and then you... Come on. I screwed that one in too much. Okay. And then you slide it in. Now I can tighten this down, but I'll wait till I get this other one. Really, we can wait until we like decide where the graphics cards want to be. I'm only using 2, which hardly makes this whole frame worth it, but I plan to add later to it. They might be kind of mismatched cards, which I don't typically or have ever done, but if I can get all 1080s, like 6 of them at least, that would be hella dope. So, hey, what's up, man? YouTube watcher? I know you, man. I think I'm unscrewed. Nope, I'm screwing it in. Let me know if you guys like can hear okay and shit like that. Like, I was watching some of my streams last night just to see, and like they were hella quiet. I hate it when YouTube videos are hella quiet. So, here, I'll tighten these ones a little bit more. Good enough. Still want to be able to slide them around, but I don't know exactly where I'm putting them yet, so. Whew. Working up a sweat in here with the windows closed. Keep these windows open for the graphics cards. Cool. Let me get this fucking thing pushed in all the way. gonna have to use some force here. Where did I put that hammer? There we go. I think I got that. I think we got it. Yep. So, cards are going to face this way. This goes like that. So, let me grab these screws. So these ones at my local Ace are different somehow. I don't know, but the last time I streamed a build when I was in Utah, I don't know if you guys saw, but like I had the different screws than these. They're same size, but I had to like grind them down and shit. So slide that over. And from this point, it's pretty simple. Now they will, until you tighten them, they'll kind of swivel like that too, but. Oh, I missed. There we go. Looks like I did a pretty good job lining this up in the center for eyeballing it. All right. So I need to tighten this more now. So, I mean, that right there, I mean, aside from like if you put a board on the bottom here or the grating right here like I'm going to try to do, the only purpose, like if you just have your rig sitting on the floor, don't do this. Just put like a piece of board like that black laminate for $8, like, or whatever you want to put. It looks nice and it's easy to put standoffs in, but this is for airflow because maybe at some point I'll plan to, put this in a place where I'm pulling air from the bottom. You know what I didn't think through though is this cooler. I did not. Oh fuck! I just fucked up really bad, guys. I thought about the cooler, but I did not measure it. Oh well, fuck it. I'll make it work. Improvisation is the key on this channel. Maybe you guys have some suggestions for me, but this needs to go in here. And it's obviously not gonna... Actually, you know what? Something like that might work. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Cool. Eventually, I'll replace this with a different motherboard. I just don't have another processor here. Otherwise, I just do it that way. But I want to game with this and stuff too. So let's get... So this is for this, right? Nope, it's not. That's for that. I gotta tighten this shit. I forget what size these are. I'm still not big enough here. Maybe that one will be. There we go. Okay. Like a professional, legitimate channel would have like already like set these all aside and stuff, but the reality of it is this is how it's really done. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, if I know that I have all the parts to do something, I'll just start doing it. Like, I won't necessarily, I mean, sometimes, and it's a good idea to, set up your tools and the things you need and stuff, but I just get too excited, man. Oh, I'm just gonna fix this. I'm gonna build it. I'm a builder. I got video cards on Newegg, dude. Like, so since the drought, I haven't done I haven't got shit for graphics cards. I was lucky enough to order some like January 1st or something, for a reasonable price, like 500, 540. But this one I just got for 1,000 off Newegg, and it came with the motherboard. And this one was 900 at Fry's like 2 weeks ago. Actually, forgot I got this at Fry's. So, like, if I wasn't gaming with them though, I don't know if I would have got them, you know. But anyway, so the next part of this is, let's put this thing down. I probably should have done this before I put it all together, but whatever. I can pull it apart a little bit if I need to. I posted a picture of this and like what I was trying to do with it on the Discord. You know what? You could probably just screw holes into this too. But I mean, this is snug. Like, this is exact measurements. So good on 80/20 for that. Like, I mean, this isn't. I'm still gonna zip tie it, but that's not going anywhere. So, it would be dope if like where these touched, like right here, I had holes in each one of these, and they were a little bit longer, and they just snapped in. But that's a lot of work, and I just don't want to do it. So. We're gonna zip tie it. I don't know where my cutters are. I'm gonna have to go get my cutters. Sorry, guys. Where the fuck are they? Oh, I can't find my favorite little cutters. I swear they were right over here. Oh well, I'll use some skizzers. But yeah, like graphics cards, like if I was a gamer, I would buy the graphics cards right now. Like I would buy a graphics card if I got it for the same price as I got these. But as far as mining goes, like if you're just mining with it, I don't think it makes sense financially. Good old zip ties. That I just set over here and can't find. Nope. This is how I did it on the, like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I did a stream when I was in Utah building another rig. Just like this, but 6 cards. I should have put these in there. There you go. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, this thing's in there snug. Would you guys, like, would you guys pay for frames like this? That's what I would like to know. I mean, parts, just for this one right here is like $92 or something. That's with the T-bars and everything. Like the board on the bottom, this grading thing, whatever. Like, I just think it's like far superior to like the shit you can get on eBay for 250 bucks or whatever. This zip tie might not be long enough. Let's do it this way. Could get a longer zip tie if I remember where they're at. Hold on. wife just cleaned, which is nice, but she also just moved shit where I don't know where it's at. So we're gonna just do it with 3, 4 for now. See, those ones kind of pull apart a little bit, so if you just always grab it by the bottom, it doesn't matter, but otherwise, if you don't want it to do that, throw some super glue in there. Alright. So now we're about ready for the non-boring shit, the fun shit, where we actually put some hardware in here. Man, these suck. Holy shit. If I could just find my damn clippers. Alright. So that doesn't look too bad, right? Pretty cool. Alright, I need a drink here. I love cryptocurrency and mining. Got my first master node the other day. Got a few payments so far. It's going great. I love it. I love making money like on technology because I understand technology. So now we gotta figure out how we're gonna put this board in here. This is totally on the fly. Did not anticipate this. I'm gonna need to pull foam out of the bottom of the box because I don't want the motherboard touching that wire. That's the other downside of not using a piece of wood. That's okay though. I have this stuff. This stuff's good. What's in here? Just a bag. So in hindsight, I don't know if I would have, well, let's see. Big enough? Yep. That is big enough. I don't know. I think I might want to do 2 of them. I can't find the box for that motherboard. It's around here somewhere. Like, it's driving me nuts though. There's 2 of these. This is the other part of this like whole frame design with the stuff here. The whole point's so air can come up, but there's no way it's gonna come up from like underneath the motherboard. So if you guys have any ideas, well, like mostly just better ways to mount the motherboard, because I can mount the motherboard and then strap the power supplies to it. That's pretty much it. Here we go. That's nice. A nice foam bed for this thing. And this, the whole point of this T-bar setup with the riser cards is so I can slide them like this if needed. And so they're tight as shit. Like, they'll hold. They'll hold. Yeah, this is kind of ghetto, I know. But for now, it's going to work. You know? Yeah, for now, it's going to work. It is very ghetto, though. Also, the power supply. So, we'll spit these. Now, this is a shitty power supply. This is the one I had my wife pick up in a hurry from Fry's. It was like all I could get. So in this setup, if I were pulling air from the bottom, like, it would be cooling the cards, right? Like, put my camera here. Okay. And, I mean, for these purposes, I'm not even going to strap this stuff to the bottom. Just going to leave it sitting in here. Put it right there. Got our solid state. Couple cables. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot. I got a fan controller over here, and some fans. Like, I'm just gonna mount these things however I can figure it out live on the stream. I still don't have a good idea how I'm going to do that, so you guys could probably help me. Put it in the wrong way. Nope. It's always the third way you try, right? Motherfucker. I haven't been catching up on the chat. Enclosed stuffed animals? What the hell are you talking about, dude? I'm like losing it here. Why is this not? Because I'm doing it the wrong way, that's why. That's why. I'm gonna slide this a little bit so I can get up in here. I'm using my daughter's like makeup table thing. So probably some makeup on here somewhere. Also, I'm gonna set up a dual boot on SMOS so I can tinker with it. Like on a system like this, if you have to like dual boot anyway, like SMOS probably doesn't make sense because like $2 a month, like not for a gaming machine, no way. Nothing new here, just plugging cables in. Looking for the damn... Man, I guess that's because a lot of people have lots of SATA drives, right? But they include a lot of SATAs. 6 pins are what 6 and 8 pins is what I like. Organize them over here. I'm looking for the CPU. Oh wait, it is a 8 pin, so we gotta figure out which one though. That's ridiculous. This one right here, isn't it? Yep. That's the CPU, which I forgot. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Now, shit, you know what? I totally forgot. And this is cool though, because let me grab my, I'm gonna have to resolder these riser cards. Like they probably will work, but I want to solder them first because this is what I do. It's like one of my my little things that have helped me out quite a bit in mining is to, oh shit, maybe not actually. These look like they're, oh shit. These right here look like they're soldered pretty good. Problem is if you get a soldered bridge in there, yeah, look at them real close, because that'll cause issues too, which you can fix. But I think they're all good. So maybe this is like better, you know, they're getting better with risers. So I don't have to solder those. But pretty much every other one I've used, I've had to solder. So let's plug in the risers. If I can find the cables. That's weird. This one came in a bag, and this one didn't. Molex. And you got fans right there. Oh yeah, that's the other thing is I got to do the fan speed, or the speed controller. Those are interesting. Wait a minute. That doesn't help me at all, does it? do you mean? This is the wrong, like, look. Is that male or female? It's two of them. Like, I have a shit ton of, I have one, I'll run it off SATA. Wait, no, that goes SATA to 6-pin. God damn it. This is bullshit. I have like a million of these that go from SATA to 6-pin. What the fuck is wrong with this power supply? Or this whole configuration? Like, it totally could have been my bad for not reading, but I'm a fucking idiot. This is how little I've used Molex for this. Okay, I'm an idiot, guys. Yeah. Got that one on camera. Wait a minute. No. Is that right? There we go. Maybe I should use the, isn't there, there's another one. I'm going to use the other one for the sake of simplicity. Alright. Clearly I need to tighten those more too, but you had to determine where they should go. Oops. Oh, this one probably won't. It slides. Okay. Alright. So we're back at it. Okay, so we've got these powered, and we're going to pull some PCIe. That's for that graphics card. Oh wait, they each need two of them. I forgot. See, that's the other thing new, like, to me about 1080 Ti's, is they need two of them. I mean, I know a lot of, like, AMD, other larger cards, they need, like, 8-pin and 6-pin. These need two 8-pins, like. There we go. That and that, that and that. Alright. Let's put, I'm going to put this one. This one runs hotter, so I'm going to put this one on the edge. Can you see alright? Yeah, I can. Oh, these things are a pain in the ass. Like, pain in my ass. Okay, see, this thing just sits right there perfectly. Where did I put those zip ties? Right here. So you could drill holes if you wanted, but, and I did on like my first rig, but the way it works out is it, I don't know, it just sits more level somehow with the zip tie without a hole, so just around it. And then sometimes you gotta tilt it just to line it up, and then, you know what I totally forgot? I gotta tighten this bitch up first. So that is the one downside, is you can only tighten this side, really, with this method. So like, so I'm gonna take, and this is a good position for it. And what will usually happen in a typical, like, you know, lots like rig setup is these things on the bottom will peel and go down like this, but they'll still stay on there. You need them, obviously, if you're not setting your risers on like wood or something. So tighten these down pretty good, but not too much. And it's not going anywhere. So there we go. You know what? And I also, just for the sake of simplicity's sake, like to plug these in before. I don't get that stuffed animal thing, dude. It's making me wonder. Just saying. It's always the third way you try it, right? Get the other one too. Now this board does, I saw a video where somebody was doing up to 9 graphics cards with it using the M.2. I've never done the M.2, but I do have 2 of the M.2 to USB 3.0 or whatever. So if I do get to that point, this can do at least 7 in here. Oh, that would be so sick. I'd need to replace the power supplies, obviously, but 7 1080 Ti's. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Hey, let's not put it in the wrong way. So I'm more excited than anything to mess with the fans. What I'd like to put this underneath this table right here. And if I can, like, cause you know, get it cooled with some fans, because if it gets tucked under there like that, it's not going to get as much, or it's going to get a lot hotter than if it's just like right next to the window or something. I guess lower on the floor though, heat rises, right? All right, that one's good. Where's my skizzers? Yep, and that one's in there. And if you like wanted to, like, you could keep this one on this side more loose and just tighten this one and then loosen it and slide the whole thing if you needed to. I've done that before. What do I need to do next? I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I need to pop this thing back in. Like I said, these things are a pain in the ass. Like sometimes they just work perfect, but like sometimes you have to tilt the card to get them in. Sometimes I just say fuck it and I don't. Oh, there we go. Right about the time I'm about to give up and say fuck it is when they start to work. So this one I wanna have further away. I think this will be good right here. I know that this thing doesn't even get hot, so I don't care about that. This is my favorite card so far. It's a beast. I was able to get both of them up to 770 sols. So especially with cards like this, like I see people they have their risers and they just sit on there, right? Like this thing's fucking heavy and like, I don't know, if you bump it and the whole thing just, I'm not cool with that. With this rig design, I drove 3 double stacked rigs, 13 cards each, in a Nissan Altima to Utah. 3 of them, 2 in the back seat, and it was an uncomfortable ride for sure, and 1 in the trunk. And I thought I was gonna have to take them apart, but it turns out that I didn't have to, and these things held them together, like up in there sideways, going over bumps and shit, you know. I do think it was probably about the first time though I drove to Utah without hitting something in Nevada. First time, I hit a fucking deer. It was already dead in the road. But the thing is, 5 minutes before, my bright stopped working on my car. I was fucking pissed. And I had just got the car like a month before. Anyway, and then last time, I hit a semi's wheel, like the tire, big piece of fucking rubber. You know what? I keep doing that, guys. I keep forgetting to tighten this shit. That's okay. You can do this too. You can go like that. pretty snug. There we go. So this makes putting it in the razor like this a little bit trickier, but since I didn't tighten the zip tie all the way, it works. And it did. This one's gonna be, oh, look at that. Hey. You get lucky every once in a while. Just make sure, oh, this is a nice card. Yeah, this card's fucking dope. Alright, I think I'm done with that shit. So, we're almost there, guys. Yep, hey, Satoshi. What's the Poseidon? I don't think I've heard of it. Is it one of those splitters? So, I know I can do at least 7 with this. There's like, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. But then there's M.2. 1. I thought there was 2 on here. Okay, I can do at least 8. I swear I saw like a YouTube video somewhere where somebody did 9 with this board. But either way, like I could double it up, but at that point 8 right here I could do. I'm just happy about the way it is now because like when it was sitting over there like on my little table, I'd be gaming and I'd bump it and it'd shake and the cards were just held in by the motherboard all ghetto like. Not cool. Not cool. I hope this USB fit makes it over there. Hey, new problem. I might have to slide some things. Just barely though. Just barely. That's okay. I could slide the motherboard over. Yeah, this is a little ghetto, I know guys. I know. But it will work. I promise. Okay. I still haven't found like an ideal cable management method. Like even just zip ties or like, I don't know. The problem is that, I mean, having just a mesh of wires like right up in here, and if you're using all the wires, it's not that big a deal. You just kind of wrap them around shit, but oh, this one's almost there. Slide over just a tinge more. There we go. That's okay. We'll put maybe we'll put our fan speed, or, yeah, control over here. That works. I don't even have this. Maybe I should put a. Here we go. I'll zip tie the solid state drive. I guess I'll do it later. So, let me think here. If we put the power supply plug in, I'm gonna get it set up first, and then I'll do the fans. I'll bust those out right now, actually, just so you guys can see what I got going. Let's see. Okay, so this is kind of a mess. Got wires everywhere, and oh, of course. I gotta unplug all these. Okay, close enough. So what I have this thing. These are all put together because I basically put them on the rig like that. Maybe that's what I should do. This is kind of a mess, but it has sensors like all these things right here. I'm gonna unplug all this shit and get it all reset up. But you can associate like sensor 1 with fan 1, and then put the actual, like I would put them in the heat sinks right here, which I'll do. So let me get some of this taken apart. Actually, no, I want to keep this whole thing intact, but I gotta handle this wire bullshit real quick. Because there's a lot of fucking bullshit. Alright, here's all the sensors. Man, that's crazy. I'll just unhook all the fans. Get them all reorganized. Alright, so here's the fan speed controller. It comes like this, just all put together too. It was only like 40 bucks. But you power it like that. And there's a USB plug right here that goes into the motherboard. And there's even like a mobile app you could do shit with. But really, I just like to have it on like auto. So what I'm really trying to figure out, where should I mount this? You know what I mean? I guess I'm not trying to do it like so permanent, but you know, I guess I could do it right there, couldn't I? I don't fucking know. We'll figure out a place for this. Maybe I should just hot glue it right here. Does that sound like a good idea? I mean, it doesn't need to be held that well. Well, okay, let's search it up. One of the best 1080 Ti's out there, even supports water cooling without having to take graphics card out of the... Oh yeah? Let me look at it. Asus Poseidon, huh? Here, I'm gonna look at it real quick. Oh. I mean, can I get on Newegg? Yeah, I mean, it's not on Newegg. So, anyway, yeah, I was thinking about doing something where, and I might still do this later, I don't know. Actually, you know what? What if what we do is I take like, I put 3, oh, that's great. I put 3 fans, here, and then one's on the other side too. I just need to unscrew these. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I'll mount those, and I'll figure out where to put this thing later. Honestly, I probably should just set it down, like right here. That's what I'll do for now. This is going to be kind of like a little project ongoing. So I'm not going to hot glue anything or whatever yet. I would like to find my tools though. There we go. So I got these 3D pieces. They're like this. And they go like on fans, you know. The problem is, and they included a bunch of screws and shit too, but the problem is they, the screws like are not, like, they don't fit right. Like, I feel like I can't screw them in all the way. It's fucking bullshit. So, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, let's see. We gotta find what size fits these. Yeah, I was pissed though because like I waited forever. They came from like Taiwan. Took like 2 months. It's also where I got my Ethereum flag that you guys can't see right now, but I think it was the same place. Okay, cool. That's the right size. So I'm gonna do 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Yeah, see, even like unscrewing them, like, just scary. Come on. There you go. There's one. And these are super dope fans too. Like, I think they were like 25 bucks a piece, or maybe they were like 18. I think they were like 18. But they've got some serious CFMs. Okay, 2, 3. So I think we should have 2 that suck and 3 that blow. So this one blows air out this way. So I think we should have, this is gonna kind of be stupid the way they are. I wonder if I can reverse them. Can I could probably reverse them, couldn't I? Maybe what I should do, I'm gonna mount 2 of them and get it started. See if it probably doesn't make sense to reverse them, but I mean, I can either reverse them or like flip them around. And if I flip them around, mounting them is kind of stupid, but whatever. We'll get started just on these ones right here. And that might be good actually for right this second. Anyway. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm stripping this, just trying to tighten it more. These 3D pieces are, it's like the screws that came with them. And they came with 2 different kinds of screws too. This is definitely going to be kind of like, yeah, I need to get bigger zip ties, I'm pretty sure. That's how I did it before. Let's see if it works with these ones. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go look for the other zip ties. Yeah, I don't think it's going to. Unless I hang them like this. Hey, you know what? That might just work. I don't know. Really, you know what? The best way to do it's right here. But that's what pisses me off is... Yeah. I'm going to put these 2 right here. Somehow. Some way. We'll do it. So I gotta go find bigger zip ties. So bear with me, guys. If you have any other suggestions, I mean, I'm just trying to get this going. It's kind of a, said it's like a project thing, but for months, you know, when I was trying to do this, I didn't really know. I thought I would screw holes in here and get them in there, but it's just not working out that way. So if you guys have any other ideas or whatever to make it a little bit more professional. Do I have a Discord? No. I'm on the Son of a Tech Discord though. Anyway, let me I'm gonna go grab some bigger zip ties. I've got them somewhere. There we go. That was easier than I thought. Alright, look at that. We got a couple black ones. Only a couple. That's alright. I like the black ones. So, for now, maybe I should do the 3 to blow. Yeah, I'm going to do the 3. Like this. This is definitely going to be kind of ghetto, guys, just so you know. Oh, shit. Do I even have this on that side? Oh, let's see if this will fit. Oh, look at that. It does. Kind of hard to do with only 2 hands. I mean, whatever works, right? I think I tightened that one a little too much. Whatever. And yeah, I should probably take this 3D piece out and do all that, but whatever, I don't care. This might not be permanent anyway. Probably won't be. But this is pretty much how I had... Wow, that scared me. I felt like a bug was biting me. It was just the zip tie. This is how I had them on my first rig when they were here in my house, but once I moved them to that box I have, I didn't need them. They were kind of pointless, so... Okay. Good enough. Like, wonder of zip ties, right? Oh, that's my wife coming in on her Harley. Better close the door so I don't get in trouble. Okay, now I need the skizzers. We are almost done, guys. Alrighty. Something's wrong with my vape. Doesn't look too bad though, right? Kind of badass. So, I need to hook up these 3 fans over yonder. And luckily these say, like, here's fan 1. Easy enough. So we're gonna go fan 1. Let's find fan 2. Which probably be a little bit harder. There's 4 or 5. 4, 3. Well, we'll need 3 later. Where's 2? Come on, 2. Fan 4. Fan 2. There we go. 2, and then 3. And later I'll probably hook up 4 and 5, like on the back side of it or something. But realistic, I mean, like if I fill this up with cards though, the other 2 fit perfectly right there. And I partially designed this frame so it would fit like that. It'll fit either 5 140s, 140 millimeter, or 6 120 millimeter, like perfectly. So anyway, now the part I can't remember, but we'll figure it out. I need to get the USB plugged in. I think it's just this one, right? I guess it's either one of them, huh? USB. Yeah, I guess that's it. So plug it into that USB. Actually, we could plug this one in like that. Okay, now we just need to power it with one of these bad boys, which I could probably just grab. You know what, I need to plug the graphics card's power into. Nope, that's SATA. Here we go. Where's the one that's split? There we go. You guys can't really see this, but it's here. Am I plugging it in the right way? Yeah, sometimes these are just a bitch to get in. Sometimes they are. Let me plug it into this one. Yeah, I don't like, oh, sorry Mike. I don't like Molex very much. Come on. It's fucking weird. As good as I'm gonna get it. Okay, so I think we got this all hooked up. I'm not gonna fuss about this wire, this rat's nest right here. Oh, but I do want to do the sensors. Let me grab those, which there's a bunch of them. There we go. So I'm just gonna get, okay, so temp 1. I gotta get like all of them together. Come on, there we go. So I got these temperature ones. So 1, 2, 3. So we don't worry about 4 or 5. So temp 1 is gonna go with fan 1. So I'm not sure, see this card doesn't make it that easy to figure out, but maybe we could just put it near its exhaust. We might be able to get it up in up in the heatsink somewhere. It sucks. You guys can't really see this part. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the heatsink that's blowing out. There, it's just sitting in there now. So 2, we're gonna untangle a bit. There's 3. And 2, we're gonna put, now I've experimented with different, with the like other cards I had with different places and stuff. Probably have to do the same with this one, but usually if you just try to get it in there where, and then 3, I mean, I don't really know where to put 3. I guess I'll put it in my CPU heatsink. And that's what this fan speed controller is like designed for, is like you put it in your case. It's not even staying in there. You put it in your case. Put it right down the bottom. You know, toward the front or the back or whatever it might be. Cool. So I think we're ready to I guess I gotta hook up a monitor to it. So I'm gonna have to move some shit around, but that's okay. We'll get her done. Got kind of a mess over here. Oh, we need to plug in the actual graphics card's power. So I can't believe I didn't really forget it, but I did, didn't I? I forgot. You can't really see this either with the fans in the way, which is why I probably should have done it last, but whatever. So this is, I mean, it's starting to turn out like a, you know, kind of a nice little rig we got here. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I'm happy with this. I think it looks pretty dope. It's not full of cards yet, but let's get in there. So we got one here. Where's the other one? That's right there. One here, one there. And they plug in right there. Should have done this before I put the fans on, but you guys know how to plug in graphics cards. And after this, I get to go mow the lawn. Yay! I haven't done it in like 2 months. I mean, even though it's winter, like the grass grows. I got a forest out there. This card takes 2 8-pins, which is crazy. Okay, cool. Make sure the power cords aren't in the fans or anything. I think we're about good. Yeah. Okay, let's get a monitor hooked up. Sorry, low production value here, but I just gotta remember where all my stuff's plugged into. And I'll get a monitor for you guys. One for you, one for me. Some HDMI. Oh yeah, I gotta hook up the Wi-Fi too, which is over here somewhere. Just can't remember where oh, there it is. And the power button. And then I think we're good. Yeah, I know the fans were blocking the view, dude. Sorry. But, I mean, you know what? I'll take, let me do this, and I'll take my camera off its stand and give you guys kind of like a whole view of it. I can't read very good. Pretty sure that's the power switch. So, you know what? It's a good use of zip ties. Zip tie the power switch where I can get to it. Okay, and then what is the other thing? A power switch to the Wi-Fi. Oh, by the way, I think I'm at like 16 subscribers. If I get 4 more, I will give away a ledger. So I don't want duplicate subs if you have like multiple Gmail account or YouTube accounts, preferably, but, and I'm going to give it away to one of my subscribers. So you don't necessarily have to be watching or anything like that. Maybe you do, I don't know, I'll think about it, but that's a good, like some double sided foam tape would be good for this Wi-Fi. Just put it like right there, you know. Guess I could zip tie it. I can zip tie it. Man, you can zip tie anything. Good enough. I ain't going anywhere. All right. So we got visual. We got a keyboard and mouse on. It's kind of far away, but it'll work. Yeah. Forgive my ghetto setup here, guys. Things get messy when you do a stream. Okay. So, keyboard, mouse, monitor. I need a monitor. Now I could just look at what's on the screen, or I could just get a monitor. Yeah, there we go. We are so close. Okay. Keyboard, mouse, monitor, all that shit. On. Check, check. Let's check that you guys can see what you need to. Well, we'll be able to. You know what? I said that I would keep you guys kind of a like walk through a look before I did that, so let me take this camera off. Try my best. So you've seen this angle of it. This is the ghetto part right there. I'll figure out the wire mesh later. But again, this is what the problem was. Like, I would normally put the motherboard directly in the middle and like 2 power supplies on either side, but I totally didn't anticipate this being that tall. So oh well. And then the cards, here's where I've got the temperature sensor in this one for now. The other one is sticking out the front of the card, and then I have another one that you can't really see that well in the CPU. But again, it doesn't really matter. It controls this fan, you know. Anyway, from this side, pretty simple, straightforward. Still a lot of work to do on the wire mesh and stuff, but you know, these things aren't going anywhere. I actually could tighten that down a little bit more, but yeah, they're in there pretty tight. So anyway, let's get this going. Let me turn it on and we can check how many subscribers I have. See if we can give some shit away. Just double checking that I've done everything I need to. Power button. All right, let's just turn it on. I think I got everything I need. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys the, you know what, let me show it to you when it turns on. Power button's here. Hey, look at that. Got some nice wind going too. So, here, I'm gonna show you the fan speed controller. Can't really see it that well from here, and it might not be the best place. I wanted to like mount it, you know, like up top or a nice place or something, but that's it right there. So it's on auto. So basically, like, you know what, here, let me yeah, but I'll come back to this. Let me it's booting up, so I want to make sure everything's going good there. But you can set it to manual, so you can say like, hey, this fan up to this many RPMs and stuff like that. Or you could just have it auto, which does it by the temperature. Wait. Let me see. This says... Okay, so this is what I'm getting right now. It's probably the... I got it plugged into the wrong place, probably. Three and four, yeah, let me figure it out. What is it? USB. Come on. You know, I don't even know if it has to be plugged in. It just needs power on. So, let's actually flip it off real quick and unplug the USB. They have a program. It's for Windows though. So here we go. That like you install and you can access it from your phone and all that kind of stuff. I haven't messed with it yet though, because all my rigs are on Linux. So, but the thing is, if it automatically does it, then who cares, you know? We got Windows, everything's on. Let me look at the fan speed controller. Yeah, I mean, it's got the temperatures. I mean, it's gonna obviously change once I start mining, but let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Update features. I hate that shit. I'm really glad that I've got long cables. Really helpful. And I have so much more room now. Okay, cool. Is my mouse detected though? Oh, my mouse isn't on. There we go. All right, well, now we're into it. Fans are down because temps are down, but turn this shit up and be done with the fucker, right? So if you guys have any other ideas, I think these fans, I mean, these fans are really powerful. I forget, they were like 125 CFM or something each. Like I got a nice breeze right here. So GPU 1 needs profile 1. Oh shit, one of my GPUs didn't show up. It's the Aurorus. That's weird. Well, we gotta fix that, don't we? That is interesting. It's probably the riser. Yep. I'm gonna flip this shit off. You know what? No, not that one. That one's, maybe it's just not plugged in all the way. Yeah, it needs a little bit more give to it. I wish there was like a way to snap in these risers, like so they hold in, kind of like the cards go into the 16-time risers. But I've spent many a days just adjusting cards, making sure they're plugged in good enough, you know? Like even that one doesn't seem like it was in all the way, but whatever. Should be good. But this is what it is. This is troubleshooting, man. I'm kind of proud of this little build though. See if I could maybe get one more 1080 Ti in the next few weeks. I was able to order a 4K display, 32-inch Samsung last night. I'm super stoked for that. I'm poor now. I can't afford any more graphics cards. But, all right, please show up. Damn it. That is bullshit. All right. It's, you know, sometimes the slots are a bitch too. You need to make sure these things are plugged in all the way. I mean, that could be a bad riser. I could have to solder and fix that. Let's just try some adjustments here. If the motherboard was in the middle, like even a double row of cards like reach with the 60-centimeter USB cables. I've never had to use longer ones. I have seen my buddy, he got a frame that somebody built that obviously had never actually put that many cards in it because it was a double layer, but it was like this tall. So you had to, like the power supply cables wouldn't reach nothing. It was, and he spent like $280 on it too. It was crazy. And I sent him the list for like the parts for all this. I'm like, dude, do this for like 70, 80 bucks. But he didn't. So I gotta fucking hurry though, 'cause sun's going down and I gotta mow the lawn. So let's hope this works. Oh, I do like that I've got all this room back though. By just putting it right here. It's kind of cool. I'm thirsty. If it doesn't work this time, I'm wondering if the riser is bad. Which I won't be able to fix right now. I have to go mow the lawn and come back and do it. There we go. Look, they both showed up. Oh. But look, this one doesn't have... It's fucking Windows. You have to, like, redo the drivers. Like... I fucking hate Windows. What is going on here? Okay, they showed up. Alright, it was doing its thing. Whatever. Cool. Alright. We're ready to go now. So, if you don't have to fix your risers, you just have to adjust them. And, I mean, even though they were both plugged in, like, sometimes it's like the risers don't like certain ports. It's weird. So that one is... they might be labeled different too. Let's see what one is. Okay. So it's opposite of what it was before. Well, one is... Okay. Go away. So one... Oh shit. It doesn't have my profiles anymore. What the hell? Oh, that sucks. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go on one. Man, that's bullshit. I guess it's because I took shit out or something. We could probably drop the fan speed on this too now that we'll have these other fans going. Okay. That one's good now. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Now 2 is the new one, but I don't remember exactly. I think the core was at like 40. Nope. Come on. What the hell? 40. It's like my keyboard. Oh, it's just slow as shit. Maybe it's because like the distance that my keyboard is from the shit. And memory was like 100. Wasn't it? And fan I put up to like 50. Now that thing's spinning. Alright, let's start mining. And then see the temps. We'll see how the fan speed controller does some shit. I think that's about it though. I mean, at the end of the day we got the same thing we had before, but you know, with the fan speed controller and in like a decent frame. I'm gonna wait till the cards actually, you know, start heating up a little bit. That's weird. What about GPU 0? I might still have an issue with risers right now. I don't know. I mean, where's GPU 0? Yeah, something's going on here. Nope, I don't want to do that. It shows up, but it's not. I'm going to shut down and reseat this a little bit better. Yeah, which one is it it's this one right here that's having issues. And it's not stretched per se. Like I said, it got detected. It just, and I was able to set its overclock settings and fan speed and whatnot. But it very well could be just this riser is like shit. It's very possible. All right, we're gonna try it like that. This is the reality of mining and troubleshooting. You just have to have the patience to do it. These fans, I love these fans. They're so nice. What an add-on card has been detected on PC. The mouse doesn't like to work in here. Just exit. No. Ah, the mouse doesn't like to work. Maybe it's just too far away. Yep, it was. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this thing a little bit closer. Get my whole setup going. I need a better mouse and keyboard anyway for gaming. We're almost there, guys. Oh, I didn't even check. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, and I have chat here too. Forgot. That's probably a better way for me to keep track of messages. Let's make sure things got detected. Yeah, we're good. What? Oh, it's taking a minute, right? Oh, I fucking hate Windows. Really? It might just take a minute. Yeah, see, he's got video control. There's one of them. Come on. I fucking hate this shit, but this is what you gotta do sometimes. It really is. Alright, this is the last try before I gotta go mow the lawn. We were so close. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna probably have to solder that riser. I forgot to change the BIOS too. Damn it. I mean, Gen 2 should be fine. But I don't know what Windows does with Gen 2. Well, there's one. Come on. Oh well. For now, I'm just gonna start mining with this one. I'll come back later and do stuff, but it's getting dark. It is getting dark. And my mouse doesn't like being that far away. Yep. Let's see which one it is so we know how to clock it. They both started up, like, you know, which one is it? That is fucking weird. My mouse is jumping all over because I'm not close enough to the wireless thing. My batteries might be dying. Yeah, okay, it's the new one that's not. Okay, cool. So one is 165. $602. No, 602. I'm gonna go 70 and 102. Cool. Yeah, I'll get the other one going later. Wait, what the hell? Oh. It's because I was trying to do it. I see what I did. This mouse is just barely too far away. So's the keyboard. Holy shit. There we go. I was messing around earlier with and I still want to do this where I can have one of the cards mining while the other one's I'm using for gaming, which I know I can do. I'll get it going. So here we go. We got one going. I'm gonna look at the temperature real quick on the fan speed controller for that one. It's got a little touchscreen too, which is kind of cool. Yeah, 23C. It's at 900 RPM. It might just not be getting. Well, you know what? We put the sensor in the wrong place. We put it where it sucks air, not where it blows. The thing is, there's not really a place, an ideal place like the other graphics cards where I can stick it in the heatsink. Well, I guess I can. I just gotta get it up in there. There we go. That should work. So yeah, it's at 59C on my computer. Usually, I've been able to get it like pretty close to what that's showing. Right now it says 47C. So it upped it to 1500 RPM. That's what this fan's going at. While it's like the other fans are at like 26C and like 800 RPM. So it's doing its job. I could probably do some more work to get this sensor hotter. Yeah, if I really get it up in there. There we go. Now let's see what it does. Yeah, now it's showing 54C and it's up to 1700 RPM. So I'll show that to you guys real quick. And then I gotta bounce for now. Husband duty calls, but you guys can't. You know what? Here, you can see the floor for a second. There you go. So that's that's it right there, 56C. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. And then you can see 2 is considerably less. And I can manually do it, or I can do it on auto. You know, it's pretty simple. And this thing's, like I said, I could probably install a program to remotely control it if I really wanted to, but I don't, not right now at least. So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll post some more shit later. Subscribe, so I can finally give away this ledger I've been trying to for a couple weeks. I got 16 subscribers, so I need 4 more, guys. 4 more subscribers. Anyway, peace out. See you next time.